This is a video review of Canon's new DSC-TX-55 camera. As you can see, it's a very small camera. Compares favorably to the iPhone. It's quite a bit smaller than that, just a little bit thicker. One of the most impressive features of this camera is its ability to take pictures quickly after activating. In fact, it fooled my son a couple times. He's used to a little bit more delay with the point and shoot, and I was able to actually get some pictures of him that I wouldn't normally have gotten. You start the camera up by sliding the protective cover, and then you're able to take a picture actually quite quickly. And you see that's a much faster response time than most cameras. So that's the main thing I wanted to show just in terms of physically with the camera. And next we'll turn to a computer where I've taken some comparison shots. And what we're going to see here is comparisons to two other cameras. I have a Canon T2i digital SLR camera, which is sort of the reference camera, although actually you'll see later that the new Sony compares actually favorably to that in real low light situations, oddly enough. Anyway, what you're seeing on the left is the Canon T2i digital SLR camera. In the middle is the SD1200 IS image stabilized offering from Canon from about 2 years ago, and on the right is the Sony camera that we're reviewing today. As you go through the images, you see I took some images outside, put a dollar in a bush to try to look at the resolution of it a little bit. You can see there's a little bit of a difference in color contrast. Certainly that can be adjusted in the camera, or especially in a DSLR. And I took some pictures inside, sort of a still life. I put the dollar in there too, and a couple of toys and stuff from around just to see what things look like. Ones I'm actually most impressed with are in very low light. The Sony is supposed to take very good pictures in low light, and it really does. As you can see from these images, this is the Canon T2i, and by the way, that's not an image stabilized lens on that, so that does make a difference. The SD1200, and then the Sony, which actually looks quite good in low light. Let's compare them a little bit closer. Here's the Canon T2i, the SD1200, which has a pretty noisy image, which is also quite dark, of course. And then there's the Sony image, which is actually quite impressive. This is a closer version of the T2i, and the SD1200, which is almost unseeable. And then there's the Sony, which even in tight focus, tight zoom, does quite well. So if anyone is interested in actually seeing these images, you can certainly just post a comment after this review. And if anyone's interested in that, then I will post these on a Picasa web album, and I'll put the link to that in the comments in response. Hopefully this has been a helpful part of this review, and enjoy shooting with this camera. It's actually quite impressive. Thanks a lot.